New York City Transit is clear. You hear me? I don't mess around with transit. People on transit. I do not fuss with them. People get on talking about giving seats, start making a big huff, start giving seats. I get up in a second, but I never had to do that based on the fact of somebody saying to get up. So I'm on the bus and there's this person that has a cane, this older person that has a cane. I don't want to talk too loud because maybe somebody that was on the same bus I was on. Okay. And it was a gentleman that had a cane. And there was a lady sitting down behind the seats that you're supposed to give, right? To the elderly. And she have a child sitting next to her. Now, I'm just going to throw this in right quick. Me, I'm on the bus with Lizzie or any of my grandchildren or even my own daughters. Somebody get on the bus that is of elderly descent, I tell them to get up. I don't even let them drop a candy paper on the floor. Pick that up. What do you think this is? You ain't got no slaves. Everywhere you see dirt and garbage, somebody got to clean it up when you don't see it no more. Or whether you see it no more or not, somebody got to clean it. So, with that being said, this lady was sitting with her child. And I didn't really pay attention to whether there's other children behind or whether there were anybody behind me, because I was up in the front right before you get to the seats to give to the elderly. So I didn't pay attention to any seats behind me and who was sitting in it. So there was a gentleman and he was like stating his opinion about that man with the cane. It don't make no sense. Nobody don't want to get up. You got that young child sitting there. You should tell him to get up now. I definitely thought he was talking to the lady with the child. He talked and said all he was going to say. And then, oh man, somebody behind me that was on the bus. I really said all he was going to say. And then she opened up her mouth and she began to speak her piece. She was like, I'm trying to think. Okay. She was like, she stood up, said what she had, talking all this mess. He said something, and she said, well, you was talking to my child. And and he said, well, he never said he wasn't talking to her, but he kept talking, saying what he was going to say. She said what she said, kept saying, and she said, I was just waiting for you to finish. I was letting you finish. And then I was going to say what I was going to say. Now, I looked at her while he was talking. I saw her face, and she was looking up in the ceiling. But I didn't know she was going to say nothing. She was very discreet about her feelings. But then she brought it out. And so she started saying he talking all this and all that. And he was like, nope, I'm talking facts. Got to sit down and get up. And then she said, I was talking to other kids.